everybody, SoulFoxie here, and we're going on to Portal 2, and as you can see, GLaDOS is there and she's destroyed. Don't really know how she got back into the facility when the ending of Portal 1, if you've seen my Let's Play of it. She was on the surface, and so were you, but you got taken in because you were in the party submission position or something like that. It was something stupid called that. But if you guys didn't watch my previous video, I did say in that in my Portal 2 Let's Play, every video would be one chapter, so each of these, excluding the credits, are going to be one video, so there's going to be 9 episodes of this series. And if I can get my brother to install the game himself, and we play some co-op, maybe we can do some videos on that. But he'd have to be included, and that might make some problems. But anyway, let's just get started with the courtesy call. It really feels good to be like back to playing Portal 2, because I really like Portal, but after I played it for so long, doing that speed run, that Let's Play, those advanced chambers again, like the advanced chambers were the first thing I did after oh, hold on, I'll be quiet for this segment.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Alright guys, so before I return to my bed in the game, I want to finish what I was saying, is that for how much I put into Portal, like the original, I only have 24 to like 30 hours at most into it. This, and it's not because I can't play the game, because I can, but this, I've put into like, I think over 120 hours, because I just love the game that much. Anyway, let's go to sleep and come back, because that's what we do.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Yeah.
Hello? Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking
Thanks.
good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice.
I can't hang on to anything. I do want to note that there is the Easter egg that this painting and the wall turns at nighttime when before they were morning.
Hello?
Oh, he's back.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's all. Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay. What you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple.
All right.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
I'll try. I can't really hold on to
Reactor
anything.
core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Now,
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still
Sort
holding
of.
on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
I'm not sure.
Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
You mean GLaDOS? She's not alive.
Right, so no, I hit that one. I hit that one.
Or my bad. Actually, she claimed several times that she was still alive.
Okay, listen. We should get our story straight, right? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry. But if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. All right, not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Okay.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Docking station 500 feet below. Or is that 5,000? No, that's 500.
Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Okay, that was that.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that. You got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead. That's the spirit.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Oh, there's me. I don't think I really showed you guys the character model that much in Portal, but in Portal she's wearing the full orange suit, while in Portal 2 she kind of has like the top of it tied around her waist with a sort of white shirt, top, whatever you want to call it, on her.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency.
Right.
If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Oh, well, just like with Portal, I might accidentally cut off some lines, so I'm sorry about that. What I will do though is actually there are, unlike Portal where there's like maybe 1 or 2 chambers at most where you can get yourself trapped in, and GLaDOS doesn't really say anything about it. In this one, there's like 3, 4, maybe even 5 chambers you can get yourself trapped in, and well, I don't think I know all of them off the top of my head. I'll be trying to do all of them.
Running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples.
Alright.
You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Alright. Now, you guys might realize that this is supposed to be the first test chamber you do, labeled test chamber 1 up there. That it's not the same. That it's not as confined. There's buttons here now to set it to where you want it to be. If you actually listen to the dev commentary, they changed it to make it more refined. But yeah, I haven't listened to the dev commentary myself. I just heard that from someone else. So don't take my word for it. Explore it yourself if you have the game.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Okay, but why is that so important? Oh wait, these are pre-recorded messages. He's not going to answer my question. There's one thing I don't like about Portal 2, and that's the fact that unlike Portal 1, is the fact that almost every time you go through a doorway, there's bound to be a loading screen.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Hey, oh, hey.
You made it!
Yeah, hey, Wheatley.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. Can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick
Yeah,
look?
of course. Ah! Good thing I have long fall boots.
Hello? Can you see the portal?
Yeah.
Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead.
Oh man, this isn't...
I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright? Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Okay. I'm not even gonna lie, I never once, like, I've maybe played through this game like... Okay. But, I maybe played through this game like 15 times, and I never once looked up at this spot and saw that it was like Ratman writing down what looks to be the faces of the moon. I never once saw that. But anyway, you can see he made an effigy of us. If I just put this somewhere else for a second. Yeah, it's an effigy of us, and what I just placed over twice now is effigy of GLaDOS being turned on, and then her using neurotoxin. And then there's the companion cube. But anyway, enough about Easter eggs, let's just continue. We don't want to prolong these videos more than they probably will be, considering some of these chapters are pretty long. Unlike Portal 1 as well, you can't jump, it doesn't like scoot you forward anymore, and you can't throw objects.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
But I don't have one of those. Oh wait, yes, they're still pre-recording. Just like this is. Hey. I don't know why I'm making fun of it. I'd say we're about maybe halfway through the chapter. Actually, probably more. The first chapter and pretty much all of them are fairly short. At least in terms of how fast I can do them.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Kind of sound a bit creepy. There's just before I move on, I swear this is the last thing I'm gonna stop to explain about. But this is labeled chapter 4, or not chapter 4, but test chamber 4, when it's really test chamber 5. But considering that room that we were just in, the real chapter 4's projector is broken. It's easy to see how they lost count. But anyway, let's just continue. Now, this is the first room that you can trap yourself. To my knowledge, anyway. So let's, I'm gonna...
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Okay. But anyway, I'm just gonna get myself trapped here, and whoa.
You have trapped yourself. Congratulations. The exit door is now...
Yeah, in Portal, I believe I actually showed that I did trap myself in here because there was only one button activated and the door was open, but GLaDOS didn't say anything about it. But now they actually point out that you've trapped yourself. Ow! I hope I didn't get stabbed. Wait, what am I worrying about? Why would I feel threatened about getting stabbed? I mean, I know it's sharp and it's glass, but still. By the way, I know this might sound really stupid to you guys, and it probably is, but I've been thinking about calling my room the Fox Den. Yeah,
If
I'm
the
not
Enrichment
kidding.
Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Now, to my knowledge, this isn't actually even a testing track in the other Portal game. If it is, then I must be delusional, and it just doesn't look like it to me. But this really does not seem like it's from the other game. Like, I think they just made this for the sole purpose of this game. But hey, I may be wrong. It may be completely normal. There we go. If you do it normally, the cube will go off just by a bit, though. Honestly, it's kind of pathetic.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1.
Remember that, guys. They'll keep at low power as 1.1 volts. No clue what that actually means. I'm no scientist. Well, let's just continue, shall we? Come on, let me through. Thank you.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Alright. I'm jumping forward, I swear, guys. I was jumping forward and Shell wasn't moving. But yeah, I don't think I mentioned that either. The protagonist in both Portal games' name is actually Chell. There was gonna be a character called Mel, a new character you would play as. She wore a blue suit and had blonde hair for Portal 2, but they decided to discard that idea.
This facility amid the ruins of civilization. Welcome, and remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Thanks. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I want the future to start with me, though. I'm not exactly the most intelligent person. I thought I could sneak that corner, but I couldn't. Just barely. Okay, just stay on that button like a good cube.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
There was no one else for testing. Because Wheatley can't walk, he doesn't have legs. Where did I learn his name was Wheatley? I mean, I know the caption says it, but I don't think it's ever mentioned in the actual game.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Right.
Hi. I'm up here.
Hi.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Now, while he's talking, or well, possibly talking, possibly talking more, I will note that I'm pretty sure that this is literally the only time where you
Come on through to the other side.
Where you see the ball launchers, the pellet, whatever giant name it had. Whoa. Okay, that's better.
Okay, listen. Let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy.
All right.
They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die.
Okay.
But we're out of options here, so
Suppose we are.
get ready to catch me. All right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing.
I got it.
On 3. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1.
This is a glitch, by the way, guys.
Okay, ready? 1. Catch me! Catch me! Catch me! Catch me!
Yeah, he doesn't say anything until you hit the ground, and you can't grab him either.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Maybe they should have the stick come out of the wall or already be there when he says that.
Go on, just jam me in it. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on there, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
It said thanks anyway for no reason. Okay. Anyway, let's just continue as if nothing happened. We never came in contact with that turret at all. That turret, when you find that turret later in the game, I'll be sure to have it listen and say what it says, but it actually does foreshadow a lot of stuff in it in the game, and even has some sort of hints, I guess you can say. Not necessarily hints to what happens
Probably
as
to
well.
bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake.
All right, that's fine, because I know she's dead.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since.
Him.
Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything.
Okay, I won't touch anything.
Okay, down these stairs. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device, and by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me.
Right.
Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous. Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I just done it.
What's down there? Yeah. I can't see what's down there. Is there like a terrifying clown face or something? Oh well. Not my problem.
This is the main breaker.
Alright.
Look for a switch that says escape pod. Alright, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, alright? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand. Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. He's quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape.
One detail that not a lot of people see is that when it's going up, it actually starts flipping up all the switches.
No, it makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't
whoa!
Stop panicking. I can still stop this.
I'm just kidding. That wall always appears, even though there was grass there.
A.
That was what. Why would they make it A? Okay.
Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
I don't have a pen.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right. New plan. Act natural.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
What? Oh no! No! Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. but I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.
Okay. It's not like I have a choice.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test.
Okay. I do.
I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Oh no. You can see that this is the beginning of chapter 2, by the way. Well, just before the beginning of chapter 2, but as you saw there, the render distance of that thing disappearing is really quick. Probably because they don't expect you to look up. But hey, what can you do? It's a cutscene. It's a good cutscene. It's probably one of the most memorable parts of the game, but it's still pretty good. It's only a memorable part because GLaDOS wakes up. That's it. I will say that the actual look of GLaDOS in Portal 2 is definitely better than Portal 1.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down.
Alright.
The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Alright. Much like that turret, you can actually save some of the stuff that's falling, but then it'll just explode. Anyway, let's continue.
There it is.
The dual portal
Hold
device.
on.
Ooh, it almost fell down a hole, didn't it?
There. Good.
Whoa,
The dual
I've
portal
never had that
device.
happen.
There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
Now, a lot of people don't realize... Okay, that was pretty loud. But a lot of people don't realize that this is actually test chamber 19
Once
going
testing
backwards.
starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a
Like-
minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
Right. But like this would be the fire pit, even though it definitely looks different in terms of the walls. This would be where the platform would be going through. You know, small details, small details.
Here, let me get that for you.
Alright.
Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Alright. But I said before that I'm pretty sure that's the only time in the whole game where you actually see one of the ball launchers. Well, here's the catcher. Either that or it's another launcher and it's just like stuck open because it's broken. But yeah, that's the instance of a catcher. And if I recall, the catcher was actually on this side. Huh. Details you miss. Details you fail. Whoa. Oh, it was turning on, but yeah, see, 19. Most people are just going
I'll
through
just
it.
move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck.
Oh,
But the important thing is you're
Oh.
back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing. For the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
sounds like a jolly good time. That black magic really gets to you. You're a robot, though. Don't want to. Nah. Fake crying aside, though. Let's just see what she says last, and move on with our lives. Chapter 2, The Cold Boot. Okay, well, I guess she's not going to say anything because I haven't stepped out yet. So, yeah. I will always pause once we get to a new chapter, especially during one of the chapters in specifically. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't talk. But, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the series. I certainly am so far, mainly because I'm just a big Portal fan. My cat really wants out of my room, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I will see you later, Foxback.